back, and when I last left off with this video, it was just a structure, it was just a shell of a building. As you can see, there are a few things that I have done. I did them when I was not recording, unfortunately, but they're pretty easy, and so you can do the same if you are following along and building this same structure. So really all I did is I just put half slabs all around the top of the buildings, so it kind of cantilevers out, gives it a better look, more kind of Art Deco, I guess. And then I also extended these up and wrapped, like, you know, half of them or whatever in the cobblestone, wrapped the brick in cobblestone. And then I just started putting windows all around the side, although they're not completely around the side. I started doing it, and then I thought I'll just do the rest later. So as for inside, I just put the roof on and put some beams up, and then put this right here because I did the floors. This is what I always do, so that way when you're downstairs you just see brick, and when you're upstairs it'll be wood up here. And yeah, so the reason I have this open to the open to below there is because we do have these ceilings that are high, and so I want to take advantage of that, but also because we have this like cathedral type window, and I don't want it to be blocked, and I don't want there to be, you know, brick going across the outside. So that's why I have that. So what we're going to do first is we are going to start putting up walls and making it look how it will eventually look. And now one thing before I start, I am considering possibly doing a basement. If I do that, I will make that into another video. I don't have any of that ready right now, and to be honest, like, it may just not be worth it because, well, maybe so. This is actually, I'll probably do that, but I'll do that in another video. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here so we have so I'm able to have my blocks. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the bricks, and part of the reason why I have this right here is because I'm going to have elevators. So I'm probably just going to have one elevator, actually. I was thinking about doing two. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just do one. I think that'll look better. Yeah, I'll just do one. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take this all the way to the ceiling like that, right? And I'm going to keep it glass, so this will basically be a glass elevator. I generally like doing glass elevators if I can. I just think they look pretty cool, and they, I don't know, I like them. So I always do that. So this will be our elevator, and then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Alright, like that. So let's see. Okay. So there we go. There's our glass elevator. Now, of course, down here we want to put in a base as well. And then you can always, I'll just do a brick floor for that. That's fine. Okay, so cool. That's what we have there. And I'm going to go ahead and just do, no, I'll do this. I'll keep it like that. That's fine. So basically what will happen is people will go around the back like this. Go up the elevator, and then enter this way, have a beautiful ocean view, and then there'll be offices and everything up here. So speaking of the offices, actually I'm gonna start down here. Speaking of the offices, so I always like doing a few things. So let's see, we definitely want to have a meeting room. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to create this kind of like half open. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have a meeting room. So basically, you know, a place where people can come and, like in a city hall where you go and vote on different issues, or you just have like, you know, city meetings, or, you know, whatever you want, basically. Kind of like, you know, people who live in like a, you know, master plan community or something. And there's like HOA meetings, you know, that similar to that. So we're gonna do that. So what I'm doing is I'm building up a wall to create a room, and this will just be open with glass block, and then in here we will have the meeting room. It's kind of a narrow meeting room, but it's kind of what I have to do with this particular structure, and that's okay. In fact, I think what I may do with this over here is I may just go ahead and open it like that, so there's more light coming in. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. What I've done is I always create like an information center or whatever in a city hall so people can, you know, this is all hypothetical of course and it's not real and you know whatever, but it's kind of fun to just, you know, create certain things. So this will be like an information slash souvenir shop for the city. This will be the you know, the foyer or whatever. And then this over here will be the meeting room. And then of course we have to have bathrooms in every place you go. So back here will be the bathrooms, and as for this bathroom where you have the ocean like right outside there, I'll just put in like some shades that go on the lower half of the window, so it's not intrusive and people aren't like looking in. So going upstairs, what I'm going to go ahead and do, these are going to be offices and then a conference room. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the conference room over here, like so. Double doors like that, so that'll be the conference room, and then this will be an area for people just to wait. I'm just gonna have this as the conference room. And in fact, I may, well, no, I'll just keep it that way. I was gonna say I may have this like open completely, but I'll just keep it like this. Okay, yeah, that works, that's fine. Okay, so that will be the conference room, and then of course we'll have that's the conference room, then of course we'll have the waiting area over here, over there, and then over here will be offices. So what we're gonna do is I will do, of course, a corner office. So I'll just start doing, that's big enough for an office. You can fit a desk, and they're fairly long offices. And then this one, and then these two, I'll just, actually I may just make this one office, because if I do build a basement, then that can just be more offices down there. So I'll go ahead and make that a double door. Okay, so these will be offices right here, and yeah, they'll just be for various, you know, city employees or whatever. So let me build this wall and I'll come back. Okay, so now we are done with all of the walls and everything that will go in here. So the next step would be starting to put in the floors and the essential, like, you know, railing and different things, doors, windows, all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in floors in this entire place, put in railing, and yeah, enjoy that. Okay, you guys, so over here in the information center room, whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and put an M in here for Mugu. I don't know why, I just always do this for the floors in these city halls with the information room. So, and then I'm just gonna put, so this is the concrete. You can find it, I don't know, at least for me, you find it at the very bottom right here of the building blocks page in items. I just like it because it has a really clean look, and I don't know, for whatever reason it just fits. I just think that this looks better than, you know, wood looks. So there you go. That's the information room. Alright, so now I have all of the wood put down in every room, and then, so the next step is going to be putting in railing, and I'm going to put in light fixture right here, doors. I'll go ahead and put the bathrooms in downstairs just because I don't really think that's furniture like what we're going to do in the next mod, or in the next video. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. So as what I do for this right here, now I have a mod. I can do, let's see, rail. I have this right here where I can like do these handrails, but I try to limit the use of that if I can, just because I know that, you know, mods can go away, and then I like, you know, I don't want to make a building completely out of mods just because I know that if it goes away, then I will have to go in and put everything in again, or, you know, do something different. So I might as well just try to use the elements that are already there in Minecraft before I have that issue, because I really don't want to deal with that. So yeah, so I'm looking here. So I think what I'm going to do for this chandelier, alright, so there we go. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, that looks fine. I like that. So that gives us some light, and that makes things look better. Now next, let's put in the doors. So I think I'm just gonna go with these doors all over. Although actually I'm gonna have, that kind of ties in with those more. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this. This is not something I normally would do, but I'll just go ahead and do this. And when I put doors in buildings, I generally like to open them all. So I don't know, it just looks better in my opinion. Okay, so that looks good. Oh, and then down here, and this may look kind of weird, but something I do and it is okay, I guess, is I put in, so because that's going to be the meeting room, I will just do that. And then same thing over here for this information center. Okay, so there we go. And then last but not least, we have the bathrooms. Oh, I forgot to do the bathroom floors. So for the bathroom floors, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this light gray concrete right here. It'll look good enough. Do it for over here as well. Now, let me put lights in. And the reason I do 2 blocks for the floors and I don't just have like the wood showing is because then when I do a light like that, it doesn't show up upstairs. And so that's why I do it that way. Okay, so let me put this window in because I want to put the bathroom in, but it feels weird to put a bathroom in if the window's not in. It's like not complete or something. Alright, so there's the bathrooms, and I'll go ahead and put the door on. The one thing I don't like about like the oak door that is like, was like the first door or whatever in Minecraft is that oftentimes, I mean not oftentimes, like all the time you can see through, which kind of sucks, but Oh well. So this is the Mr. Crayfish mod. I highly recommend this mod, and I'll go ahead and put a link to that mod in the description below. So what I'm going to do, oh, I meant to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put in all of, like, the bare bones for a bathroom. So I'll put the sink right there, I guess, and then I'll just put the toilet across from the sink. That's fine. And then put the mirror, and there we go, there's a bathroom. And then I'll go ahead and do the same thing over here with this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So aside from needing to put windows in the rest of the building, and then putting, you know, like blocks, like, you know, blocked glass or whatever, you know, for the elevator, that is pretty much it for this video. And I would say that things are pretty much coming together. And in the next video, what I plan on doing is taking you guys along as I put together the... So the next video is going to be kind of long. What I'm going to do for the next video is I'm going to be putting in landscaping, and I'm going to be putting in furniture inside, and finishing this bad boy. So we have a finished city hall. So as for now, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please hit the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe. You can actually click on my little watermark in the lower right hand corner and press on that, and you can subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video.